I am still in it to win it, the 77-day video challenge. And if you've been following me the last few days, you know that I'm back with a vengeance. And I am basing each of my daily videos on a quote of the day. I am Kathy Kalesha, and I'm a self-proclaimed leadership expert, except for I can't say it. Woo! All right, so my quote of the day is by Becky Brodin. Leadership is not wielding authority, it is empowering people. In several of the different leadership classes and courses that I teach, we spend some time talking about the difference between being a manager and being a leader. And probably one of the most significant differences is that a manager comes with an actual title and power or authority that comes with that title, with that position. But leaders do not have to have a title or position or any authority given to them. All leaders need to have is influence and followers. And so the most significant difference is that managers have people that work for them and leaders have people that follow them. So how do they get those followers? Well, they are worth following. It's how they choose to be. And probably the most followable leaders are the people that actually take a leadership or a servant uh, approach to the people that they want to follow them. There's a great book by Robert Cialdini on influence, and there's a really great takeaways in that book, because if you're more influential, you're going to end up with some followers, right? And you'll end up with people following you, which means you are a leader. There's this funny leadership proverb: he or she who has no one he or she who is a leader who has no one following them is just on a walk. It's something like that. I paraphrased it. But I just think it's really interesting because some people claim to be leaders, but if you don't have anybody following you, you're not a leader. So think about that. What do you have to do to get people to follow you? Right? That's different than people who are managers who expect people to get things done. Well, one of the things leaders do is they are willing to take risk. So managers are typically risk averse and they want to stay within the lines. They want to make sure that policies and procedures are followed. They focus on the short term. They don't really look at the big picture. Whereas leaders are really typically great at creating this vision of something we're working towards and this picture of where we want to be and who we want to be. And then the goals and how we get there can take care of itself as long as there's a really clear vision of where we want to end up. And you don't have to be a manager or somebody with a title or power or authority to be a leader. The real power is having influence, and you earn that. You're not given it. So think about the people that you've worked for that you've followed. Did you follow them because they had a title? Well, okay, I'm a baby boomer, so we used to just do what our bosses said back in the day because that was our generational way of, being managed. So, my first job, August 18th, 1978, the boss was the boss and you did what the boss said because the boss was the boss. Well, today's generations, they don't do things just because they're told to do it. They do it because they believe in it. They want to be a part of something. They want to feel like they have a purpose and they're contributing to a greater good. We actually always have felt that way, but we just accepted the way things were in the 70s and 80s, but it is now the 21st century. And to be a true leader, your main goal and objective should be to be influential and to be a good persuader and to be able to be a good listener and to be able to look at things in life through the eyes of other people, especially the people that you expect to follow you. Hello, Doug. Hello, Stephen. Oh, two leaders are here. Welcome, leaders. We're talking about leadership today. I hope that helps a little bit, especially if you're somebody that strives to be a leader. the best way you can lead is by serving others and looking at life and your business and uh, circumstances through the eyes of others, and ask yourself how you can serve others, and you'll find people following you if you're willing to ask that question, how you can make people's lives better and how you can serve others, and you will end up being a leader. All right, I hope you like the quote. I will see you back here tomorrow at some time, not exactly when, but I will have another quote tomorrow. Have a great Thursday night.